like the salmon charging upstream, here we are making our way back home. It is, oh my God, don't know what day it is. I believe it's April 25th. April 25th, April 24th, thereabouts. This guy, waking up early, trying to get it done. Not early. No, not even early. I woke up at when my son came and basically shook the side of the bed and said, "Dad, come, let's do Legos," And that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Didn't make it to bed till after midnight last night. Hit the sauna right before bed. Late sauna sesh, but needed it. Been under a lot of pressure. And the story of the salmon is important because the salmon is going to try to find the path up the stream. And, where there are two rocks, the salmon cannot go. And between those rocks, that's where the maximum water is flowing, between those two rocks. And that's where the current is the strongest, but that's also where the path is the clearest. And so this salmon, trying to get back to where it was born so that it can renew the life cycle, is looking for that strongest current to swim upstream, because that's the clear path. And it has become clear that the path that I have been on for the past 2 years has become only more and more rock-like and stagnant and stiff and unmovable or unmoving. And the water of life, the excitement, the freedom, the energy, the progress forward is flowing around these obstacles. And so we're coming to that time where if you keep bumping into the brick wall, right, you gotta break through it or go around it. And I think this is a avoid the rocks and swim upstream kind of moment. So I'm very excited about where my life is headed, my work life is headed, and I want to assure all of you that no matter how hard it gets, you are being taught lessons that you can use to get to the next level and to get back into the flow of things. So those things you're running up against right now, as long as you're willing to just keep running into them and look for the small gaps and the openings where the daylight and the flow of life is shining through, you'll find that rushing current. And it's going to push hard back against you. It's not like you were just lost in the darkness and all of a sudden you found a gaping hole that you can just walk through into the sunlight. If that happens for you, God bless you. You're luckier than I am. But that's just that isn't necessarily the metaphor we're working with today. We're trying to understand that in that darkness there is a process, and as we're feeling our way, trying to put one foot in front of the other, sometimes where things are the scariest or the most challenging, as long as it's a way around the rocks, that might be the way you have to go. So just a short one today. Wanted to get it in before too much time had passed since the weekend, and then we end up running into another week. But this was the week in review, and I appreciate you listening, and maybe we'll do it again sometime. What do you say?